everyone, Ed here from Salute Quest. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another showcase video for Folded Space. Today I'm going to showcase one of their newest inserts. This is the insert for Xayah Legends of Adrift system. This insert also accommodates the Embers of a Forsaken Star, the Sellsword, missions, and powers expansions. So I think that's everything. I think that is everything that you can get, at least for now, for Xayah Legends of Adrift system. Now, full disclaimer, this is not a paid promotion, but I was sent a free copy of this insert so that I could show it to you here on the channel. This is one that I've been wishing for a while. I think when I found Folded Space, it was on their second campaign, I believe, not sure, either second or third. And they had a survey for which games we wanted an insert for. This was the first one I wrote, Xayah. This is the game that I needed an insert right now. I love this game. I haven't played it for quite a while. I had an unboxing here on the channel, and I played it then, quite a few games. Since then, I haven't played it again. It's a bit of a pain to... my organization is a bit bad in this box, and you'll see it later on. It's a bit of a pain to take everything out, put it back, put everything back, and I just wanted a good insert to help me with a fast setup that's really important for me. A lot of games that I actually like, I don't play them that often because... oh boy, the setup is just a drag. I'm looking at one of them right here, Legends of Endor. I love that game. I haven't played it for a while. But yeah, I'm rambling. Like I said, I really needed an insert for Xayah, and I hope this is the thing that I need here. Personally, I like Folded Spaces inserts a lot. They are pretty inexpensive when you look at the other options on the market. They are very light, which is good because my shelves are bursting and I don't need heavier stuff, just pushing them down even more and just having the risk of everything crumbling down. So this is, I think, what I needed for this game. I'm very excited to assemble this. I'll be doing it off camera, and then we will come back. We will look at this from this perspective, top down, and we will be doing this together. So I'm going to assemble these 9 sheets. This is a big one, by the way. 9 sheets of pieces. I'll be assembling all of it. Then we will come back and I'll be removing everything from my box, placing it in here for the first time. You will accompany me in that experience, so you're going to get my first impressions, definitely. And then we will be placing everything back inside the box. And that's it. And maybe we will take it out again, because one of the good things about Folded Space inserts, they don't just organize stuff in your box. These trays are also good for organizing while you are playing. So you can pretty much just put the components here, then you take these trays off, you place them around the table, you play with everything, place the components in the trays again, and then bam, place it back in the box, back on the shelf. They really help with the setup. I'm not kidding when I say that. So we will then have a look in a while. I'll just go in the assembly all of this. It's probably going to take a while, but for you it's going to be 2 seconds. Here we go. All right, and we're back. We're back with our fully assembled insert. It took as long as I thought it would take because, well, 9 sheets. It's a big insert, but some of the trays are quite tall and the pieces were big, like this one. Actually, this is the full insert. I've just stacked trays that are the same. But all in all, this is all of the different trays we're getting, and some of them are quite tall. So I guess the 9 sheets, the big quantity of sheets, also comes from the height of some of these trays. So as I said, this is fully assembled. I haven't picked any pieces and tried to place them here. I'm going to do that with you guys. You're going to see me figuring out this insert at the same time. So one important thing is to pick up the instructions here. This is going to tell us which tokens go into each of the trays. Okay, so this is really helpful. Still, if you have any doubts while looking at this, you can always check out Folded Space's website. They have an entry here for the Xayah insert. Okay, and it has a lot of pictures, so you can kind of see where everything goes. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can always do that as well. I usually do, just to make sure everything is sorted as it should be. So yeah, with that in mind, let's then start. So this might take a while. Honestly, I can't even remember the state of my game here. So I haven't picked it up for a bit, but let's do that. Well, it's not that bad. Although, as you can see, things are a bit jungled up. So I have this, I have my manuals, okay. Let me put these aside. I went and put some toothpicks to lock my tiles here. I picked this up from Board Game Geek. I don't know if it was actually Cody who placed it, but it works, I guess. These are just toothpicks in the insert, and it prevents them from going around. These are my sheets, but as you can see, I mean, I had to put miniatures in with the upgrades of the ships, so it's all a bit jungled up. My tokens aren't that bad, but I do have 2 of these boxes. My cards aren't sorted, so yeah, it's not an ideal setup, at least not for me. So let's start then. So with tray number 1, so in tray number 1, we're supposed to be placing ability, solo, and other cards. So tray number 1 is, okay, it's the smaller one here. So it's this one, all right? So ability, solo, and other cards. So I haven't, this is the things I think you take out when playing solo, so I separated it. So for the sake of saving you some time, I'm just going to sort my cards out into piles so it's easier to separate them. So just give me a second for that. Right, so I went and made a few little stacks of my cards so that I can do this faster. I don't want you to waste all your time watching this. So as I was looking at the instructions, so we saw tray number 1 is for ability, solo, and other cards. So ability are these ones, the cards for all of the ships that we can acquire, okay? So all of these are gonna go, I'm guessing, into the big space right here. You can sleeve them. As you can see, I haven't sleeved mine. So yeah, that's this one. Maybe actually I should take out all of my components and store these as I in the box as I fill them in. So let me just remove all of this. Here we go. There we go. All right. So tray number 1 is gonna go right here. Okay. So they place. Let me show you here. So sector, comet, and economy tiles are going to go in a nice little stack, and it's going to fit in the corner. So I'm going to do that as well right now. So let me just grab all of my tiles here. All right, no more toothpicks, no more getting stung in those toothpicks. All right, so I'll place all my tiles here. Right here in the corner, there we go. And I'm guessing this is going to fit like this, all right? So this was abilities, solo, so solo cards, all right? They say solo, and other cards. So I'm going to be placing these ones as well, the solo setup and solo round summary, along with this in here, okay? And then the other cards, I'm guessing it's the NPCs. I'll put the NPC cards and the player turn cards as well. I mean, you can do whatever. I mean, you have the space to do whatever. But yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. So NPCs, solo, and ship ability cards right here. Okay, that's tray number 1. That's done. Cool. Tray number 2 is the mission, event, and title cards. So that's the big one, the big card tray right here. This one, all right? So this tray is going to fit like this, as we can see per the instructions. So yeah, so it's tray number 1, tray number 2. So as you can see, this is going to be locking, it's going to lock our tiles here, our sector, comet, and economy tiles in this corner, and yeah, it's not going to move from here. Great. So on this tray, we're going to be placing mission, event, and title cards. So missions is a big stack. That's a really big stack. So that's this pile right here. Again, mine aren't sleeved, but as you can see, you have a lot of space here. So if I wanted to sleeve them, I could totally do it. So that's titles. And it goes here. just for my sake of my OCD, sorry, let me just place everything pointing it the same way, and then the event deck, it's gonna go right here on the other space. Great, that's done. So tray number 3. So there's 3A, B, so these are cargo cubes, and then the B1 player pieces and other tokens. So tray number 3, okay, so where is it? So it's this one. All right, so it's the square ones with 6 divisions, so this one. Tray number 3 is gonna go, we won't place it just yet, because it's gonna go on top, as you can see. So maybe instead of following this, I'm following the construction here on the box itself, so I can place them in order, so it's easy to store things, I guess. So 7B, it's a filler tray, place inverted in the box. Okay, so 7B is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's this one, is it? I think it is, yes. Maybe it's not. No, it is not. 7B is, it should be one that is empty. So I guess it's this one. Probably, yes. Because then it takes 7A on top. Is it like this? It probably is. So, all right. So 7B is just this tray. You're just going to be filling up the box. Okay, so that stuff doesn't move around. And then we have 7A. Yeah. Is it? It must be. There we go. All right, 7A. If it isn't, then I'll change it around, but I believe it is, because 7A has 3 spaces, and I think that's the only one with 3 spaces. So yeah, there we go. All right, so 7A, we're going to be placing ship miniatures on this one. Do they all fit there? Something that I actually haven't seen or haven't checked out. Let me just check out really quick on their website if this stores the miniatures with the it doesn't. All right, they aren't stored with the how do you call it, the standy thing, the plastic. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a bummer, because I'm not one to be taking this out and putting it back in, although you don't really need most of the stuff. You're not using it in every game except for the kiln. And these comets, these usually pop up during the game, and the NPC space station, and the NPCs, of course. But apart from that, usually stuff isn't used. Honestly, can I just use this? I mean, I can just use this tray, right? It's just a filler, but sure, why not? If I want to, I can just place my NPCs in here, and I think I'm going to do that. I won't be removing the stands from the NPCs. So there we go. So this is 3 comets, the enforcer, the kiln, the merchant, and the sellsword. And you can just place them there. I mean, there's nothing preventing you from doing so. And there you go. You can just put this tray on top. Maybe we even have space for all of the ships to be left with this. That's something that I'll have to find out. And yeah. Maybe. So tray 10, which goes right here on the right side of the filler, it's going to take the flight stands. So both 10 and 7, okay, we're supposed to take here the ships and here are the stands. So, but maybe we can work a way to have all 3 trays, just take all of the stands, all of the miniatures with the stands, not having to remove everything, because that would be really cool. I'm going to see if that's possible, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and good news, it fits, it perfectly fits. This is not an option that you have. You can just use the insert as the instructions tell you to, and just fill with this tray, place it face down just to fill the box, and then have all your ships here and all your stands, your clear stands, flight stands in this one. Or you can just leave them as they are mounted and just place them like this. Here's what I did. I've put in all NPCs and all the level 1 ships, the starting ships, here on the filler tray. Okay, I just placed it regularly. So why? Because, well, when you're setting up the game, you can just take out the one ship you're going to use, and if playing solo, of course, or the other ships for the other players, and then the NPCs, and then you're done with this tray. Okay, you can just cover it up again. Then on this one, the superior one, I placed the level 2 ships, and on this one the level 3 ships, because even though they're not many, they're big. So this tray, since it's a bit deeper, it's going to accommodate those level 3 ships better. So that's what I'm going to do, because, well, my game is horizontal, it's not vertical here on the shelves. So honestly, I don't mind having them already mounted with the flight stands. It could be different for you, so see if this makes sense for you, because, well, it's an option. Okay, so with that done, with the ships done, and I'm very pleased how they fit, we go on into the next tray. So we're done with this side, so we can go and place these trays number 9, A, B, C, and D. So number 9, this is going to have a lot of stuff. So that's these 4 right here. So I'm guessing, yeah, they're gonna fit like this. And then the other 2 that are exactly the same are gonna go on top. All right, so these ones are going to take a lot of tokens, a lot of stuff that I have stored in my boxes here. Phew. Okay, so 9A and B, it's going to be all 4 damage markers. That's a lot. See how this is all jumbled up in my boxes? So I have the credits in here, and I don't know why. Some tokens already jumbled up as well, even though this was stored horizontally. I don't even know how this happens, but oh well. So let me try it. Okay, all right. So we're going to be placing the damage markers on one of these. So, okay, so let me do that very quickly. Maybe I'll actually cut and we'll come back. Right, so something that I'm going to do, and they also show it in the website, they place, so half of the damage markers on each tray, okay? And then on the other smaller one, they place the ice damage, because we'll be using both during our play. And instead of, maybe you just need one of the trays if you're playing solo. So instead of having 2 trays on the table, I can just maybe remove this one, if the 2 from the box if I'm playing with other people. If I'm playing solo, I'll just need one of the trays, because it will have both of the tokens. So just wanted to give a big quick reminder about that. And also the economy board, which I forgot to place, it goes right here. Okay, so this one, you also place it on this small stack, and then you can place your comet right on top. All right, so back to filling up these. I'll be right back. All right, so these 2 are done. This is, as I'm taking things out from my boxes into these trays, I'm just finding this even more of a lifesaver. These were all jumbled up, and actually I found out something from the one of the markers that I think we're going to be taking out pretty soon. I haven't, the cargo cubes, yeah. So on these boxes, these are really hard to remove, the last ones. So I actually had to place like small paper so that I could lift all of them. So that, I don't know if you can see that, yeah. So that's the issues I had while using these boxes. Even though these tackle boxes are fine, I use them for a lot of games, I much prefer these trays, because you can just remove everything, just use it in the game much better. So the damage ones are done. Next we have, so that's 9A and 9B, and then 9C and 9D. We'll use the relic, outlaw, and event tokens in one of them, okay? Let's see if I remember what those are. So I remember what relic tokens are. I don't remember what outlaw tokens are. That's for sure. So these are the relic tokens. So we will be putting these, okay, in one of them. So let's just place it right here, okay? What is it? Sorry, relic, outlaw, and event tokens. Okay, so outlaw is this. All right, the ones that go into the flight stands, we place them right here. All right, so this is how it's looking. And event, what's the event tokens? Ah, these ones, all right. All right, so these events. I'm actually not a fan of jumbling up. Is it necessary? Let's see if it is necessary. What does the other one take? Takes dice and orange 3,000 credit tokens. Orange 3,000. Do I even have that? Orange 3000. I don't think I have that. So honestly, here's what I'm doing. I'm placing the events on the other tray. And I'm picking up the dice, which should be around here. There we go. All right, our dice, which are used a lot in this game. One of the few where I don't mind the dice. That's weird. All right, and let's place this here. We're supposed to be placing, the instructions tell us to place the 3,000 credit tokens, the money in there. But I don't think I have that, the orange ones. I have 1,000 and 5,000. I think I remember there was some sort of other tokens you could get, and I don't have them probably. So honestly, I'll have that spare space. I'll just put the events here. Or maybe even, actually, maybe I'll actually flip, but no, let's just leave it as is. All right, so that's it. So this side of the box is almost filled. There we go. So what we can do right now is actually, I'll go with trays 11, okay, 11A and 11B. And they are supposed to take the exploration tokens and the 11B, the credit tokens. Okay, exploration. So that's these ones, if I'm not mistaken, the random ones where you're come on, focus. We're going to be deciding, well, what's in that space you just entered. So, damage was left here. Okay. So the, where's the other one? This is one of the 11s. Where is the other one? Are they different? They might be different. Let me just check. Yeah, they're different. So this is one of the 11s and this is the other one. Even though they're the same size, the division in them is different. So 11A is this one, okay? And this one is going to take the exploration tokens, which are these. All right. I'm guessing the division right here, if you're wondering why does it have a division, it's probably for to support the trays that are above, so that it has better support for them. And well, the division doesn't really matter, I guess. So there we go. Actually, what you can do, I don't know if I will, but I'll have to experiment a little bit, is to place the tokens you haven't explored here while playing, and then the ones you explore, you just place them on the other side. You could do that. I don't know if it would work well, but that's an option. All right, and this just goes into the box like this. All right, and then 11B credit tokens. So that's a lot of stuff. I'm hoping it fits, because it seems like a tight fit for all of these coins, to be honest. Let's see. So I'm placing the 5,000 credits on that smaller division and the 1,000 here. Yeah, it's going to fit, I believe. Well, it's supposed to, so. All right. Okay. Yes, I'm forcing you to see this. I'm sorry. But I was hoping this one was faster. Yeah, it is a little bit faster. All right, there we go. Cool, so yeah, so the 5,000 are all in there, and the 1,000 also all in there, and they fit just fine. All right, so there we go. So this goes right here. This is a heavy tray. Okay, on top of this one, then we will be placing the number 3 finally, so the one that takes the cargo cubes. Focus please. So 3A is cargo cubes, 3B player pieces and other tokens. So let's place all of our cargo cubes on one of these trays, and now I'm going to make good use of this little paper that I placed in here and see if it actually works, because it doesn't seem to work that well. Come on, come out. Okay, there we go. Yay, all right. So better than nothing. There we go. Hopefully it's going to be easier to remove the cubes, because yeah, it's going to be, I can definitely put my finger in and remove a cube. Great. All right, so the blue ones. Huh. So that's a pro tip for you who have tackle boxes. You can just put these little papers here, and if you need to remove the cubes, it works pretty well. All right. I think when I placed them, I didn't play the game again, so I haven't really tried it. All right, so the green ones. Finally, our white cubes. All right, cool. So that went well. There we go. Great. Okay, cargo cubes are gonna go right here. Okay, we're approaching the end. So this one, the other tray, is going to have our player pieces and other tokens. I don't know what they are calling other tokens. Player pieces, we have, so player pieces in 4 colors. We have red, black, blue, and green. Other tokens, I'm guessing this one, and maybe the victory and the boost tokens, I guess. So let me just, I'll pause now and just place everything in this other tray. All right, so that's done. So this is how I organized it. I hadn't realized the yellow was also player color. That's how long I haven't played the game. So all 5 player colors, I just placed the boost token into each one, and then I placed the victory, recall, and the ghost walker. I believe that's the name of this one. There's an ability for this ship. I just placed it in here. So there's still room here for other tokens. If you want to just place the boosts here, I guess you could. But since each player is going to take one, so I just placed it like this. All right, so that's done. It's going to go right in here, and yeah, we have a little bit of a neat space in here. It's going to be for upgrades, I believe. I'm still missing these ones. So I kind of messed up while I was actually gluing one of these. I glued it the other way around, so these ones are kind of symmetric, but I believe that's not going to be much of a difference. All right, so we'll start with the bottom ones, tray 8 and then tray 6. Right here on the bottom of this little section we're missing. So let's start with 6. 6 is mod tiles, and 6 is this one. So mod tiles, what do they mean with that? Let me check. Now this is when the website is going to be very useful. All right. Okay, so as you can see, they have, let me show you, they have a good picture of the mod tiles here on the website. You can see which mods go where. That's really helpful. So the one we're looking at, it's this one. And yeah, as you can see, it's going to be for the smaller, whoops, hope this is visible. Yes, for the smaller mods. So which are these ones. Okay, so let me place these mods right here. Great, you can just skip ahead if you want to. So hopefully, this is really a small box with small spaces, so it's kind of hard to take everything out, and that's a bit of my gripe while playing the game. And that's why I hadn't played it that much, unfortunately, because it's a game I really enjoyed when I got it. Spoiler alert for the review that which will eventually come, I guess, now that I'll be able to play it more. All right, there we go. Okay, mod tiles for this, done. There you go, 4 spaces, and it's gonna go right in here. So this box is empty. All right, now tray number 8. So tray number 8, cargo and armor outfits. So number 8 is this one. It's pretty much an open tray. Let me again consult the website just to make sure I'm placing everything right. I believe so. So it's this one. It's cargo and armor plates. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, the first player token. Sorry, I didn't place this one anywhere. I'm just gonna go place it here with the other tokens, I guess. It makes sense. There we go. All right, so armor and cargo are these ones. Cargo pods and armor plating. So these are the ones I'll be placing here. So they're double-sided, is it? Yeah, armor plating and cargo. So you can just put them in as you wish. It doesn't really matter, I guess, because they're all pretty much the same. You can be neat, or you can just throw them in like I did. They'll fit anyway. Okay, great. So we're just missing these. And no more boxes. Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking, we're no more boxes. Where's the other upgrades? So they're on the insert itself. So on top of these, we'll be placing, let me just check. Okay, so it's 4A and 4B. So these are going to be like this, and then these two like this. All right, so let me see what fits in here. So this is kind of a Tetris exercise right now. So this is for the yellow ones. All right. The missile upgrades. So let's do some Tetris here. First, what you should definitely do would be to separate them. Okay, these are the 12. These are the big ones and smaller ones. All right, so smaller ones will definitely. This is really. I don't know how they do the organization, but it's really smart. Okay, so the 8 ones are gonna go here. Are they? No, they're not. They're here. Sorry. This is for the 12, right? And the 20s or bigger ones are gonna go here. Okay, so that's how you organize your missiles. This is really neat. I really like this. All right. Awesome. It goes right here again. Yeah, I messed up with putting these together, but it's not going to matter, I believe. On the other one, okay, on the other one, we're going to be placing our blasters. So this is all attack. Yeah, I just had mine, as you can see, all jumbled up. It's not that bad, I mean, but it's not ideal either. So, all right. So then let me just, I need to separate these a little bit as well. The 8s. All right, let me just start putting the 8s somewhere. So the 8s are gonna go right here. Okay. On this little space here. The 12s, the big ones, are gonna go on the other way around. All right, so the 12s we'll be placing like this. This is nicely done. All right, and we're left with these 6s. So we have, this is weird. Why do I have this different 6? I didn't even realize I had this. Why is this one different? Well, I have no idea. So I can just place these like this. I guess you can maybe even try to be neat, more neat than me about it, and just place it like this. Although maybe it won't be, well, I don't know. It might be easier to take them out. I'm just placing them like this, so that for me it's easier to spot this one, which is different, and I don't know why. Is this like a starting one for some sort of ship? I can't remember. All right, but well, that's done. This one is done. Okay, let's just move on. And then we're left with these trays right here, which are number 5, are they? Yeah, number 5. So shield and engine. All right, that's it. That's the last ones. Let me just check here the image. I do advise you to check the website while placing these. It's going to be easier for you, probably. At least for me, it helps. All right, so I'm going with the engines, like this, the big one, the 12, it goes on top. These ones, the 8, they go, what is it, right here. This is really cool. This is great. All right. And then, there we go, 12s and 8s. And we're missing the smaller ones, the 6s. Which just go in here. I mean, you can just place them however you want to. There we go. So that's our engines. Okay. And we're just missing one tray. So why isn't this one going down? Let me see what's... there we go. All right. And we're just missing the shields. And I can just throw away my plastic insert with toothpicks. Goodbye. All right, final one. Again, just checking the website really quick. Okay, so this is gonna go here. These Tetris shape. I say Tetris, they're all Tetris, but the 6 is gonna go on the bottom. The 8 is here. 6 on the bottom. The 8. There we go. And then the 12 ones, the cross upgrades, they go, how is it? Is it like this? There we go. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. They fit very neatly, and they just go like this. All right, so here's our box. Great, it looks great. Awesome. So now after this, we still have, well, our rule books, our ship, the sheets. I have these cards that are just stuff that I think you remove this when you're playing solo. I don't even remember. I'll be honest. So I'll just place them right here. But I've placed them separate, so I can't remember why. Yeah. Now let's place all the other stuff here on top. So I'm guessing. So usually the inserts from Folded Space, you can just store your games vertically. There's usually no issue. I'm not going to do so with this. I really don't want to risk it. So all I'm going to do is pick up my rule books. And also this is important to keep so that you know how to organize the box later on if you forget. Let's hope this fits. It usually doesn't. It doesn't. So you have to just fold it. No pun intended. All right, and you place it right here. There you go. So this little crevice, there's a bit of a height difference. It's for all the rule books and all the ship sheets, which you can just separate and just place. Or you can do it the other way around, place the ships and then the rule book on top. It's kind of like your preference. Honestly, I think I prefer actually to place the ships first. Sorry if I'm being picky. Let me just do that really quick. I'm just placing them, not sorting for them, starting ships or not. You can do that, and I advise you to do that. I'm just trying to show you this really quick. All right, yeah. Okay, and now we place this right here on top. Everything is neatly organized. All right, and it's ready to have its lid placed, and let's see if it goes all the way down. All right, it does. Yeah, I think it does perfectly. There we go. So as you can see, there's really no height. So it's supposed to be compatible with vertical storage. I believe they usually are. But since I'm placing my ships in here, I don't want to store it vertically anyway. I'll just place it where it was. But I guess you could. I don't see much of an issue here. It's just these ships that might jumble up a little bit. But apart from that, there you go. You have your Zaya Legends of a Drift System insert here from Folded Space. That was the showcase. I hope it was useful. For me, honestly, personally, this is definitely an upgrade. I love how they sorted out all the upgrades and how that looks in the box. And yeah, it's a definite winner for me. Hopefully it will help me get this to the table more often and bring you a review anytime soon. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for Folded Space for providing with a copy of this insert to show it to all of you. If you have any interest, I'll leave in a link in the description for their web store where you can get this insert. There's others in there. I have other videos as well for some of their products. You can check them out, see if you have that game, if it interests you. And yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, everyone.